So these are the new wheels for the drift truck. Koenig hex forms, 18 by 9.5. Pretty big wheels, which is exactly what I wanted. I wanted this thing to look like a crazy drift car. Crazy drift cars have big wheels. Crazy drift trucks have big wheels too. And they're paired with an Accelera 651 Sport for now. Obviously the rears will probably be swapped once we go to drift. I don't want to spoil the color scheme or anything like that for now, but I will say that yes, we're keeping the white, and no, we're not keeping the red. That's all I'm gonna say. We test fitted these things just to kind of see the truck kind of as one piece because it just looks so good. But now it's time to actually get it one piece sitting on the ground. We gotta re-notch the frame. We gotta shorten the solid axle, make new brackets for the solid axle, make a cantilever coilover setup, make a new panhard bar for the solid axle, and then finish the cage. Will we get all that done today? I don't know, but let's get started. So the first step is to go ahead and re-notch this frame because we didn't notch it enough and we want to go lower, so we need to notch it more. So we're going to cut this entire piece out, take it off, and then we're going to plasma cut like a nice series of 1/8 inch pieces to make a good new frame. Now before we just start cutting this thing, we're going to put a brace bar to connect the front and the back so that it doesn't warp. Let me thank this video sponsor, Bespoke Post. Bespoke Post is a monthly membership club delivering a box of awesome top shelf goods. 90% of the products come from small, under the radar brands, many of which are based right here in the United States. Bespoke Post is free to join and you can skip a month or cancel at any time. Now let me tell you how it works. Every month, Bespoke Post introduces their members to cool new products from these under the radar brands. It can be outdoor gear like this Ren X I got from their swing box. It's one of the nicest hatchets and sharpest I've ever used. Or this LED Lenser headlamp I got from their beam box. Isn't just a normal headlamp you can buy from a basic store. It's super bright. It's got 3 different brightness settings. You can adjust the beam, and it's got 2 different filters you can put on it to change the color. Or these sick throwing knives I got from their Bullseye box. These things come in this awesome leather sheath, which you can put on your belt, and they come with a sweet target so you can practice and get better. As you can tell, I like outdoor gear, because that's all I got. But they also have barware, home and kitchen goods, clothing, and even more, like live oysters. I mean, you can see from on screen that they have an insane variety of boxes, all of which are awesome. Now, every box of awesome has around $70 worth of goods inside of it, but you pay a fraction of that price. Monthly, you'll get one of these boxes of awesome assigned to you based off of a quiz that you fill out. You'll get to preview it before it gets shipped so that you can decide whether you like it or not. If you don't, you can swap it to another box or skip a month. You only pay for what you want, which is one of the best things about Bespoke Post. So if you guys are interested in checking out Bespoke Post and you want to get 20% off your first box of awesome, click the link in the description or the one up there in the cards and enter Gingium 20 at checkout, or go to bespokepost.com/Gingium20. Huge thank you to Bespoke Post for sponsoring this video and for all the awesome products. Let's get back to the drift truck. V2. Going fishing. Oh. Oh, all right, around. Oh, I caught some. Oh, I caught two. There you go. Oh. Okay, weld the top up, cut the bottom out, build the bottom. Hell yeah. That's gonna be awesome. That's sick. Jesus Christ, holy fuck. So we got the frame notches almost done. We just have to weld that bottom plate in, which is now dry, so we can. But while we were waiting for that to dry, we made these two bars, which now will be the actual bars that connect the frame side to side. We can remove these now. Instead of just doing straight bars, which are fine, they're stronger, I did these for aesthetic reasons and also because it'll clear the solid axle. Obviously, you know, if we ever slammed it where the axle tubes were hitting the bottom of the notch, if there was a bar going straight across here, it would hit the pumpkin. So now the solid axle can come all the way up here, pumpkins can sit in this little space, and it's not gonna touch anything. And the other reason is now we'll have room back here to do the cantilever system. So that'll also be cool. Now that we have the notch and these crossbars somewhat done, I am going to go ahead and work on the bar that will come down from the main hoop up here, going through the cab, back to on top of the frame notch. Yet again, gonna have couplers here so that it can be removed, so that we can remove the body from the frame if we ever want to. About 50 inches long, 35-degree bend. Let's get it. So now these are all tacked together. We're gonna pull the bars off, TIG weld them all around, make them nice and pretty. Then once we put them back in, we can remove all of the brace bars and the frame is mostly done. Oh, look at that. No little bowing. Now when I step in here, like previously, you could kind of like bounce it, like it was like almost like a little trampoline. I'm sure there's still gonna be some bounce to it, but like, it's much stiffer. And especially once there's an X in here, that's gonna be mint. It's gonna feel like a car instead of a truck. So we got an X brace in the bars leading down to the frame. This really helps stiffen it up like laterally. Now at first I was gonna do a full X, you know, like all the way from the bottom to the top. But here's the thing, bed's gonna be here, right? And this X sits entirely above the bed. So that bed cover, we'll be able to roll the bed cover back on, obviously with some modifications to clear these bars. But then even with this in, the bed will have full access. So we'll be able to put, you know, our wood, our metal, our tires, you know, work truck. That's what this thing is, it's a work truck. So, you know, gotta keep it practical. But this chassis is pretty much done. We're gonna do one last thing to bring it all together. Starts with a G and ends with an usset. Oh, oh! It's happening. That's me when I wake up every morning. All right, all right, all right. So that's gonna be it for this video. In the next video, I'm hoping we can get this thing sitting on the ground. We have to shorten the axle, build new brackets for the 4-link, build a new panhard bar and mount, and build the new cantilever setup. Also, we have to put the bed on it. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. That's all mostly done. I got so excited about working on this truck that we just kept working, forgot to film an outro. Here we are. So, I'm just gonna tell you now, it's freaking so good. It's so good, so excited. If you wanna watch that video ahead of schedule, plus ad-free, you can become a patron and you'll get that. Plus, you could get free merch. Plus, every single day you'll get a behind the scenes update. Pretty good. Oh, of course, the most important part, you support the channel. Either way, thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I wouldn't say we're getting close to the truck being done, but it's getting there. The tedious fabrication is almost done. See you guys next time. Oh! Oh. You're good. That was kind of scary. I would have yelled if you... Said I would have yelled if you were about to get hit. Ah, there we go. Hey, yo. Okay, now I want to do it more. That was fun.